there, welcome to the Happy Chicken Coop YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to be going through dehydration in goats, and stay tuned till the end because we will go through how to treat a dehydrated goat. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. So I know we normally do chickens, but we also do some goat content. Anyways, let's go ahead. So dehydration is a serious and potentially fatal condition that can affect goats of all ages. Believe it or not, dehydration isn't just something you need to worry about during the hot summer months. The primary cause of dehydration is the loss of fluids through sweating, urination, and defecation, as well as limited access to clean drinking water. This can be particularly problematic during hot, dry weather or when goats are being transported or subjected to stressful conditions. Still, it can occur anytime and often without warning. So how do you treat dehydration in goats? And more importantly, how do you prevent it from happening in the first place? Now, before I answer that, let's first talk about the causes of dehydration in goats. Now, dehydration is a serious concern for goats in general. It can cause a range of health complications and even in severe cases, even death. One of the most common causes is scourers. This condition is characterized by diarrhea. Scourers can deplete the goat's body of fluids and electrolytes essential for maintaining proper hydration levels. Hot weather can also contribute to dehydration, especially in areas where access to water is limited. However, temperatures don't have to be extremely hot for your goats to become dehydrated. During cold weather, goats may still get dehydrated because of reduced access to water from frozen water sources or lack of adequate shelter. Poor sanitation in the goat's living area can also result in contaminated water sources, increasing the risk of dehydration. Transportation can also cause dehydration, as goats become stressed and can't stop drinking water during the journey. Diseases such as mastitis and pneumonia can also lead to dehydration, as affected goats may not eat or drink enough, causing fluid and electrolyte imbalances. Reduced feed intake doesn't necessarily cause dehydration, but it can exacerbate dehydration, as the goat's digestive system requires water to break down food. Parasites such as roundworms can also contribute to dehydration, as they can cause damage to the goat's digestive tract, leading to poor nutrition, absorption, and diarrhea. Now let's talk about the signs of dehydration. One of the first signs you'll see is weakness. This can manifest in the form of lethargy, muscle fatigue, and decreased activity levels. Unfortunately, this can also lead to a lack of appetite and reduced water intake, exacerbating the problem even further. A second sign to look out for is sunken eyes. This can happen due to the loss of fluids in the body. The dehydration process draws fluids away from the eyes, causing them to appear sunken or droopy. While you might not notice this symptom immediately on its own, sunken eyes can make goats appear tired, sickly, and less alert, further emphasizing the need for proper hydration. Another sign is sudden weight loss. In addition to weak muscles and sunken eyes, they may experience sudden weight loss, which can be a direct result of water loss. Rapid weight loss is a significant concern, as it can lead to malnutrition, decreased milk production, and ultimately death. Another sign is lethargy. One of the most telltale signs of dehydration is just them moving slowly. They are unusually sluggish or tired. It's something to be concerned about. Now, I know this one sounds unusual, but another sign is skin that doesn't bounce back. Normally, the skin on a goat's neck or back will quickly return to its original position when pinched and released. However, if the goat's dehydrated, the skin may take longer to rebound, signifying that it lacks the necessary moisture to maintain proper elasticity. Another sign is failure to urinate. The buildup of toxins and waste products in the animal's body can also lead to serious health problems, including kidney damage or failure. Again, another sign is scours. Dehydrated goats may have loose or watery stools, which can lead to dehydration if not properly addressed. When a goat's body is having trouble processing nutrients because of dehydration, it may release whatever it does eat in the form of diarrhea or loose stools. Another sign is pale pink gums, dry nose and mouth, lack of interest in food or water, and poor milk production in does. So now let's go ahead and dive into how you would treat a dehydrated goat. Well, the first thing you want to do is take its temperature. The normal body temperature for a goat ranges from 101.5 degrees to 103.5. If the goat's temperature is above this range, it may indicate a fever or some underlying health problem. Another way to treat is provide electrolytes and offer plenty of water. Other important ingredients that may be found in electrolyte solutions include dextrose or glucose, which provides energy and helps maintain body condition, sodium bicarbonate, which helps regulate blood pH levels for proper organ function, and direct-fed microbial or probiotics, which support immunity during times of stress. Another option you can do is ensure newborn kids have access to milk, colostrum, and electrolytes. You may be wondering, can you give Pedialyte to a goat? And actually, yes, you can. A goat's water intake should be monitored closely, and fresh, clean water should be provided at all times. But in cases of dehydration, electrolyte solutions like Pedialyte or Gatorade can be added to the goat's water to help replenish loss of minerals and fluids. But this should not be used as a substitute for water, but rather a supplement to it. In my opinion, I don't recommend doing this very often. Now, let's talk about preventing dehydration in the future. Now, this is crucial for their good health and preventing a host of other potential health problems. The most effective means of preventing dehydration in goats is quite obviously providing them a supply of clean and fresh water. It's recommended that goats should have access to at least 1 to 2 gallons of water a day, depending on their age, weight, and environmental temperature. Providing multiple sources of water in different locations can encourage goats to drink more frequently. This is highly encouraged if you are grazing a large group of goats together or if you have any animals with underlying medical conditions. In addition to water, goats also require access to high quality feed and electrolytes to maintain fluid balance within their bodies. Goats tend to become dehydrated quickly during hot weather conditions, so during periods of high heat or humidity, it's important to provide shade and frequent water breaks to ensure proper hydration. Even if you're raising a goat breed that's said to be hardier in hot weather, it's incredibly important that you provide enough water. Be vigilant for signs of dehydration and interact with your goats as much as possible. The more you get to know each individual member of your herd, the easier it will be for you to identify if one of your animals isn't feeling well, allowing you to take action as soon as possible. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to check out this one over here. That's going to do it for us here at the Happy Chicken Coop. If you find our content helpful, you learn something new, if you find it interesting, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends. And with that, I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.